Hello, it's Baby Bear from 1008, and Evony decided to give us a surprise guest on our map. His name is Pan. They're getting with the times, I don't know, but he is a ranged troop monster, which to me is really exciting because it means that people now have to develop their ground generals. Now, our ground generals in newer kingdoms usually are not developed yet. People usually start with the ranged troops and cav generals because of the monsters and because range is a little bit more powerful in the very beginning when everyone else is super cav heavy and you don't have all the materials to develop all of these generals. So I love when a game kind of forces people in the right direction of how they are supposed to play. And what's great about the general, like it tells you what kind of general this is. Is it range? Is it mixed? Is it mount? Is it, whatever. I think that's super helpful because people have to understand that there's so many layers to this game. And when you are playing it, there's so much to unpack. And having these kind of things direct you in the right direction as opposed to always having to search YouTube or ask people or, it's difficult. This is supposed to be a game. It's supposed to be relaxing and fun. And it really can be a chore sometimes. It really can feel like work. So I love the fact that they have a monster that we can use a ground general with. And luckily I have one that's developed enough. She's not super strong, but she's developed enough where I think that this rally is going to obviously probably win. Now, I don't have the strongest gears on her. The dragon is pretty strong, and you'll see a video of that getting to Dragon 10. But the actual Monarch gear is not that strong. I would say that my research, though, is pretty much, it's maxed on the military side, so, and it's probably pretty developed in the military, too. So I think that this is a great update. It really... it really is a good direction, and I really hate making these videos because every time I make a video of something that I am excited about or something I like, Evony goes and nerfs it, or they like with the dwarf apple things. I could not believe that after I made that video, I never got one more pie. I never got one more drop that had 15k gems. Like, why? Why would you take away something that people are actually excited about? It's not like people are going to stop buying packs. Those gems and those free gems are not for the spenders. They're for the people that play for free, because if those people play for free and they keep our server populated, the spenders are going to stay and they're going to keep playing. And it's really like a fine line that Evony and developers and corporations and companies, like, there is a bottom line of money, but there's also the community, and that is super important. And if you can't keep your community happy, you're not going to make money in the long run. So anyways, I just wanted to show this new monster, just so if you see him, his name is Pan. It reminds me of Pan's Labyrinth, and there was some other references that people thought he looked like, and I think it's just fun. And just what I love about this ground general is I can make a ground rally and I can do a cav rally, and hopefully they'll come out with, a cavalry monster so we can use range, and we can just use our whole range of march presets for this. And, speaking of, they really need to give us more march presets. Like, I cannot believe that we have to wait until VIP 18 to get another slot unlocked. Like, we need to have 6 monster marches and 6 PvP marches. We really need those. We need those combinations, especially when they keep opening up the mixed general types and, switching them up, and the range and the siege and all of these things. They need to open up more march presets. So I really hope that Evony is not going to mess this up. As you'll see, I did lose troops here, and I'll tell you why I lost troops on that one. I should not have lost troops on that one. The reason why was because I put my PvP ground march setup up, so all the lower tiers were in that. And so if I would have done just all top level infantry, or ground or whatever you call it on this game, I think it would have been a 0 wounded situation. But I will test that out, and you'll see that I do it on a level 3 here. So anyways, that's pretty much the gist of it. Yeah, so here I'm doing just the one tier level. And luckily it has it in highlight, like this is the recommended troop type, because it's very easy to just think that everything is cav. Now I didn't test the pan monsters with a cav march, but I will do that. Actually, I probably should do that. But yeah, and then here's what's inside the chest. Let's see if it's any good. And it's it's pretty nice. Looks kind of similar to everything else. Has a tactics scroll in there. So yeah. So hopefully Evony doesn't nerf this. I mean, why would they? I mean, it's just like any other monster, like the golem or the warlords or the turtles. Looks to be pretty similar to that, just with the ground troops. So that is the newest monster. It's the latest breaking news on Evony. Yeah, I'm really sorry about the dwarfs thing, guys. Like, you hear all these complaints about this Helen event, nothing happens, but there's like a couple of videos on YouTube about the dwarves, and they just nerf it. It's so crazy. It's like, come on, just give us something. And the 15k gems weren't dropped like every single time. Just give us the pies, Evony. Just keep the prizes the same and nerf the pies, which you've done, but it's like you've nerfed the prizes and the pies and the coins, because there was one day where you would actually give us legitimate rewards. So come on. It's so silly. Anyways, I hope everybody has a fantastic week. Enjoy the game. Enjoy life. Just remember, life is short. Treat everyone kindly. It's just a game. See you guys later. Bye.